Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, we're back, I guess. I suppose we are back. I suppose, possibly, maybe. It is possible that we are back. I have no clue whether we are actually back, but you know, we were here. I suppose we need to be. But yeah, that's the weirdness of it all. Okay. What is going on? Ah, oh well. All right, so we're back. I guess we're back? Question mark. All right, we just need to get rid of this one hand somehow. No, I don't. I do not want this. Bad. Create new mask. Subject. All right, we subject. All right, and we're gonna go. I want to select no. I do not. No. I do not want to. Okay, you know what? I hate you, Lightroom. Delete. Delete mask. Delete mask 2. Delete mask 2. Yes. All right. Mask 1. Mask 1. Mask 1 inverted. Perfect. Yeah. Objects. I do not care. I want just the guy hand. It's this one hand, bro. That's all I need. Boom. I want that guy. I want this guy. I want both of them to disappear, bro. Boom. That thing. Yep. And also, since that thing over there is a little much, let's take out that little centerpiece as well. Boom. Let's see. That guy's still a little hot, but we need him to also kind of disappear regardless. Boom. Detecting object. There we go. Now I also need that weird little forehead part. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, the weird little forehead part. Alright, we take all of that and we are going to drop the highlights. Boom. Drop the highlights. Not too much. Just enough to make it be like, oh, he's not there. Boom. Alright, he is less there. I just realized, like, that background in the back. Okay, so maybe? I don't think we can get it though. I don't think. Close, I suppose. I suppose we can kind of get it. It's not quite there. But yeah, he is a lot more lit. That's good. Alright, so now we're gonna create a new one. We're gonna get object, and this time, we're gonna get this table. I want this table, honestly, and everything on it. Boom, and then everything on it. Please, thank you. Boom. I just wanted the entire table, buddy. What are you talking about? But I guess there's no data there to grab, but I suppose. Just give me the other thing. The entire part. I want the entire thing. Oh my god. Just give me the entire thing. Give me the thing. Why am I using the quote-unquote intelligent mask and you're so dumb that I just need everything, buddy. I just need all of it. Thank you. I just need all of it. All every single bit. Thank you. Yes. Alright, boom. Bliss. What? Okay, give me this. Boom. Okay, give me that. Boom. Alright, give me this entire section too. Oh my god. I can never understand how these things work. Okay. Cool, close enough. Yeah, then we are going to increase exposure on that too. Boom, just a little bit. Oh, that's all we need. We just need like a increase there, some less contrast, a lot of the highlights to be up in there. Boom, she's doing the whole beatbox thing. Yeah, perfect. That's all it is. It's just he's doing the whole beatbox thing. Cool. Loop station. Bam. We're gonna put one out. All right. No, wait, instead of doing that, we're gonna give you 5 stars. Thank you very much. Alright, yay. Alright, 4. And then we're gonna go back to it later. Okay. So we are here. I just need to see this one. Boom. Yeah, so as you can see, again, they are quite dark. Yeah, the other guy's hand always seems to pop up. He doesn't seem to pop up. I feel like he's supposed to pop up at one point. Yep. I think this is a better framing. But I'm thinking... There we go. This one we might be able to grab people and then push them upwards. Alright, so person 1. Oh, this is person 1. There is sections that are missing from them. We're gonna go objects. Yes, we are going to call them objects. Thank you very much. You're gonna call them objects. This is one thing. Yep. Thank you very much. Right up till there, right till there, right over here. Oh, yeah, there. Boom, 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 and right. Boom, that is the object, please. Thank you. Detect. Oh, what is this? What is this? I went crazy for it and it just gave me nothing. Okay, you know what? Let me say create new mask. Well, actually, add. Let's say subject, please. Thank you. Select subject. Yes. Okay. You know what? That's not a bad mask, actually. All right, so we'll start with that, and then we're going to go back here. Let's actually increase the exposure to stupid levels. Thank you. Okay. Boom. All right, so usable levels. Thank you very much. Usable levels, right? We have usable levels now. We are going to crop this just a touch. Bam, right there. Not too much. You know, this is why I wish I had a bunch of other things, because if I had an S3, I don't have to bring up the shutter speed a little bit in order to get the light up. The ISO I have maxed out at 3200 for these things, if I remember correctly. I don't think I touched the ISO after that, because once I get to 3200, it's just the aperture and the shutter speed at that point. But yeah, this looks good. We're going to go back here, and we're going to then increase the exposure on those guys. Yes, we want the exposure to be increased. Thank you very much. And then increase the contrast a little bit. Highlights, we can drop down a touch. Around there, that's fine. Shadows, let's lift their shadows a little bit. Right, and then the blank sections, no. Yeah, I think at 0 is fine. Whites, they could stand out a little bit more with the whites. All right, and then we're going to invert, duplicate and invert this one. And then once that's there, we're going to drop the exposure on that. Boom, that looks relatively natural. And again, we're going to create another new mask. Objects. This time we're going to grab you. Bam. Thank you. And then we are just going to drop the exposure on that quite a bit. The contrast, we're going to reduce the contrast. You know what? Let's just slam the contrast all the way up there. There you go. The highlights, let's drop the highlights quite a bit. There you go. You know it's there, right? You know it's there, but we're not removing it entirely. We don't want to remove it. Cool. Now, this thing is crazy bright, so we don't want that. This is fine. We want this one to say that it is lighting them. So we're gonna create a new mask. We're gonna go with another object mask. We're gonna grab this guy. Thank you very much. Boom. Oh, wait. Boom. Boom. And then we're gonna just grab as much of that as possible. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Please. Please. Please work. Okay, you worked. Awesome. So we're gonna drop the highlights on that. There we go. Increase the contrast a bit. And the reason we increase the contrast because it does make it pop out, and we're dropping the exposure a little. There you go. And then these guys pop up a lot more in the frame. Let's see. Let's go back to mask 1, and we want them to pop a little bit more. So let us instead keep the highlights. Let's burn the highlights a little bit. So let's do 20 instead of 25. Let us keep that. Let's do the saturation increase. Let's give them a decent saturation increase so they pop against the background. Noise reduction. Let's do a little bit of noise reduction. I don't want to do too much noise reduction on them. I want it to look nice and gnarly here. Okay. The fringe. No, I need the exposure to be a little higher without making them pop too much. Boom. I think the exposure is a lot higher and they pop a lot more there compared to the background. Holy moly. There we go. We got that. We got that. We can now flag you as a 5er. Thank you very much. Flag you as a 5er. We're good. All right. We're to next. We got some horizontal pictures. A lot of these are like verticals, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, I wish I had tilt shifts for this. Dude, the fact that I'm even getting this guy as he's moving. Okay. Oh, come on! I swear to God. This happens half the time. Ooh, right there. Right there, buddy. Right there. Let's see if there's any more. No, not from that angle, there isn't. Okay, boom. Alright, let us crop first. I want to crop first. Let me start with a crop instead. Okay, we're gonna start with a crop. We're gonna put him right this dead center here. Boom, he got some nice bit of headroom, so you're fine. Actually, yeah, no, let's keep some of that movement in. Looks like the face is good. All right, aspect ratio. We can fix that later in post. Let's go here. We are going to increase the exposure by 1 stop, roughly. Okay, he's not too bad with the 1 stop of exposure. Let's go. Contrast increase here. 25 is normally where I like putting the increase in contrast, roughly. It just looks better to my eyes. Let's see, highlights. We're gonna drop the highlights a bit here. Okay, so let's do the exposure contrast first, and then we're going to use masking. Okay, we are going to use, you know what, person, let's, boom, we got him straight up. Let's go. Okay, create, thank you very much. Entire person, let us remove your highlights there. Ooh, not too much. Drop the highlight a little bit because you already stand out. All right, shadows increase a little bit. There we go. Drop the highlights, increase the shadows. I think that pops. All right. So whites. I think a little extra on the whites though. He pops out. The blacks. That's not. Yeah. No, the whites are fine. The black looks like we need to raise it a touch. No, we're just missing information because as you can see, that is just dead right there. Okay, we got that. He is masked out. He is good. And then we are going to duplicate and invert. Woohoo! All right, duplicate, invert. We are going to drop the exposure in the background by a little bit. We're going to increase its contrast quite a bit. So we're going to go with 35 instead. Therefore, you have a bunch of that. We are going to decrease the shadows a little more. That's a little much though. All right, instead of decreasing the shadows, let's decrease the highlights. Yeah, decrease the highlights a touch and the shadows by half of that. Now he just looks photoshopped in, doesn't he? Now he looks photoshopped in. I don't want that. Maybe we increase the highlights a little bit. There we go. There we go. He's there. He's in. Okay, perfect. There. We can probably fix the temp a little. Temp. Let's give him a little more blue. I think around here. I think this is the correct temp. Going by that. All right. We're gonna create a new mask. We're gonna get another object. We are going to take these guys. Boom. I don't want it. Boom. And this guy. Boom. And we're also gonna take you. We don't want you in the foreground here. Yike. The background is fine, but we'll take you in from the foreground. Boom. Detecting object. That's all you got from that? Bro, like I need this, whatever this is, buddy. Oh, okay, sure, fine. And then we are going to increase the contrast on that. That way it looks like it is darker. Boom, and then we're gonna drop the exposure a touch. There we go. Less distracting and it looks fine. Yep, looking at the left hand side here and it looks good. They look fine. They look fire. Let's go. Boom. Okay, now. Yeah, this is the blurry photo. This is them there. They're moving way too much for me to get anything. This is not bad. Is there a better one though? No, he's blurry. Dark. How? Oh, because he was in front of the lights here. Boom. Didn't he have one? Right there. Alright. Detecting people, yep. I love that it just automatically detects people for you, but at the same time, don't do anything until I ask you. Okay. Right, yep. Good, new mask. Boom. Again, we are going to increase his exposure just a touch. Not too much. Alright, just a touch. There we go. Because he's already exposed quite nicely. We're going to increase the contrast. The reason why we increase the exposure then higher than normal is because contrast normally drops the brightness or perceived brightness of an image, because overall there are darker darks and brighter brights, which means your brain kind of configures it in that specific way. Right, so highlights, he looks fine in the highlights for the most part, so we're gonna drop it a little bit because we don't want him too bright. Okay, and then everything else looks fine. Looks fine. Let me grab the invert. Let me invert this. Duplicate and invert. And now we drop the exposure a little bit. Boom. Not too much. Not too much. Boom. Drop the exposure a little bit. Now that it is dropped, we again, as usual, we will go to 30 for the background for the exposure. For the contrast. Boom. And now, as you can see, they kind of look like they pop a little bit more, at least to my eyes, but you know, that is just me. Highlights, yeah, let's drop the highlights a little bit, not too much. We wanted to not go